They say revenge is best served cold, but mine was frozen solid, locked away for years until the perfect moment came. My name is Helena Montez. I am 35 years old, and I am a senior bank executive in one of the tallest glass towers in the city. People see the tailored suits, the closed-door meetings, the way my name makes junior staff stand a little straighter, but they do not see the years I spent learning to hide my ambition behind polite smiles. I was born with nothing but stubborn will, and every step up the ladder I took with quiet precision, knowing one day my time would come. That day began with betrayal. Years ago, before the corner office and the penthouse view, I was married to a man I thought loved me. He came into my life like sunlight after rain, and for a time, I let myself believe in warmth. We built dreams together. At least, that was the story he sold me. But behind my back, he was spending nights in rooms I never knew about, with someone I trusted more than blood, my best friend. The night I found out, I stood in our bedroom under the low hum of the air conditioner, clutching his phone in my hand, staring at the messages that burned into my pulse. My best friend called him baby. She told him she couldn't wait for me to be out of the picture. And he replied like it was the most natural thing in the world. In that moment, I felt the air turn sharp. I did not scream. I did not cry. I went to work the next morning as if nothing happened. But inside, I was cutting away every thread of affection, every trace of dependence. He thought I would confront him. He thought he'd be the one to end it. He did not know who I had become. I waited, studying him as one might study prey. I learned his weaknesses, his debts, his secret longing for a job in the financial sector that he was never smart enough to land. When the divorce came, I gave him more than half of what he thought he wanted. And in the process, I took something far more valuable: leverage. Years passed and I climbed. My signature closed deals worth millions. My division became the most profitable in the bank, and the board stopped asking how I did it. They just nodded as if I was magic. Meanwhile, he floundered through failed business ventures, burning bridges until the only ones left led straight to me. When his last company collapsed, he actually begged for a position. Temporary, he said, just until I get back on my feet. I told him I would think about it, but inside, I already had the answer. And that answer came with a twist. I made him a subordinate in my department. Not just any subordinate, but one who answered directly to me. Every morning, he walks past my office with a folder in his hand, while I stare at him over the rim of my coffee cup, steady and unblinking, knowing he feels the weight of my gaze. I give him tasks that test every weakness I catalogued years ago. He sweats, he stumbles, and yet I do not fire him. Not yet, because justice for me is not about a single moment. It is about the slow burn. It is about teaching someone that betrayal has consequences that do not fade when the papers are signed. If you love Helena's journey, like and subscribe to join her next chapter. There are days when I hear laughter in the break room and catch him glance at me, quick and nervous, as if he wonders whether I will ever let this debt go. I will not. But here's the twist. What I did not expect was how sweet victory feels when you savor it slowly. Not with explosions or shouting, but with a quiet rhythm that beats like a steady drum in the background of both our lives. He once tried to reduce me to nothing, and now his paycheck bears my signature. Small choices led me here, walking away instead of staying to fight in the heat of betrayal, building my empire brick by brick, and waiting until the moment was so sharp it could cut air. People ask why I keep him on when I could replace him in seconds. They do not understand that the lesson is only complete when he lives every day in the shadow of the woman he underestimated. That shadow is mine, and I stand tall in it, knowing that justice, when frozen this long, tastes colder and cleaner than anything else I have ever known. And now, as I look out from my office at the city skyline, I know I am exactly where I was meant to be, and he knows it too. Want more of Helena Montez's world? Follow now, because the best chapters are yet to come.